Hi, Linda Bowen here from stampingwithlinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. Today is July 1st, 2022, and as I promised, the start of the new Stampin' Up! Mini catalog, and I am going to share a swap with you that the advisory board alumni did, thanks to our organizer, Kim Williams from Butler, PA. I just received these cards and I can't wait to show them to you. They are beautiful. So let's get started. I have both the mini catalog swap and the celebration. Both are starting today, so every $50 you spend, you get to pick free items. So let's get started. The first suite of product is the Sweetest Christmas, and it has the Sweet Candy Canes bundle. And this bundle has a very interesting die, and this card is done with two of those so that it gives the cardigan look of the crisscross. Now, if you head over to my blog, stampingwithlinda.com, I have all the names of the demonstrators that swapped during this swap. So we've got the beautiful candy canes. Something nice about the sweet candy canes is that you have a left and a right candy cane. So I think that's kind of cool. We've never had that before that I remember. Here is our red glimmer paper. That is part of this suite. And also the red and green ribbon. That ribbon is really a silky ribbon. We also have the snowflake. That is, those snowflakes are returning from last year's July through December mini catalog. So fun card there. Here is another one with the candy canes. And here it is with the designer series paper and just the stamp, that red glimmer and the ribbon. Like that music embossing folder, that is in the annual catalog. I have yet to get that. Every time I see it, I think, oh, gotta remember to order that and don't get it done. Okay, the next product that we're going to see is the Spruced Up bundle. And that bundle, it's got some different Christmas trees and presents, but this is also done with the polka dot die. Now that is in the annual catalog, and I like the look of that behind that tag. Very cute card. Next we have this Mistletoe Magic is the bundle for this, and here is a card done with that. This looks like the holly designer series paper behind that, but we have got the holly berries and the mistletoe, so standard Christmas colors. Next we have, this is the harvest paper, but the demonstrator did this card. They combined it with the handmade wishes bundle, which has a fun punch and stamp that gives an outline, and then they just did it with love. That's a very neat way to show that this bundle of product with a punch can be used with any of our designer series paper. Next we have the Yada to Party with the, I guess that's a snow monster, and I am not sure. This is an embossing folder. Now, see, I didn't even, oh, here's that embossing folder right there. Whimsical Woodland 3D embossing folder. I totally missed that. That happens so many times when I'm going through the catalog that I miss certain product. So that is why it's so cool to get swap cards. So fun card there. Next we have the Storybook Gnomes. Now, fun stamp set dies, so a bundle, and some pretty I don't know, those snowflake accent pump paint. Okay, that's that. Oh, and these are fine sparkle adhesive back gems, and that's what these are. But the cool thing is these dies from the stamp set will also cut some of the gnomes in product from the designer series paper. So that's what we're seeing there, and we're even seeing it in this card. And this card is a storybook or a book fold, but it's definitely a bigger width to that. So like that fancy fold. Here is that harvest paper. I am working on this paper right now for next month, which would be August customer appreciation tutorial. Very pretty designer series paper. It has these leaves and gems. Now this card is kind of cool because it's a self-locking, so it pulls apart like so, and then it has this leaf. Now I will have to say, when I seen this stamp set, which I believe is on the next, it's in a couple pages, we'll look at this, I wasn't impressed with it, but I've got some really cool samples with that leaf. And I like the way the demonstrator did this one. I'm assuming she sponged right on that stamp set. So fun card there. Here is with the bundle using the stamp set and the dies. Again, those gems that come with the leaf. So here's another fall card. This is a bundle. It's called Gathered Wheat. Like the different colors in that. Use the black and white paper, which is, I believe, the Halloween paper. So fun card there. And here we go with this stamp set. It is called Soft Seedlings. And when I looked at it, it was okay. I loved the fonts of the words, but didn't know what I would do with that leaf. But look at these cards. Aren't these beautiful? Love the way they did the red and green, assuming they sponged. Like that the embossing folder is just used on just that little strip. Love that card. Very pretty. And here's another one, just in a monochromatic. Fun card, and done with the textured with the embossing folder. And yet another one. So lots of fun cards with that. Very different looking stamp set called Soft Seedlings. Next, what we have is Halloween, and this is a bundle called Bewitching. It has the hats, and then it has a Bewitching punch. I want to say it's called a Witch Hat Builder Punch. There we go. It's Bewitching Bundle, it's called. And then we have the hat, and then two hats with that one. We also have another card with that punch, with the Sale-a-Bration card that's coming up in a little bit. This is kind of a cute, punny little stamp set. It's Forever Friendships, and it says time for another card again. So cardigan, playing on the word cardigan. And here's another one done in the fall. So kind of a fun stamp set. And I believe that's all the swaps from the mini catalog. So now it's time to look at Sale-a-Bration. Again, from now until the end of August, every time you spend $50 or $100, you get to pick a free item. So a $100 order, $50 order will get you the Hippest Hippos, or $50 the Hippos dies. But when you combine them together, it would be a $100 order. Loving these hippos. If you've watched me recently, I've done some fun videos with them. This is my card, just using the glimmer paper and the Oasis Orchard, which is the new in color. Love this card. We're using the designer series paper that you can get free with the $50 order, and then that little hippo. Love the way the demonstrator put the little flower embellishment in the ear of the hippo. Very, very cute. There's another one with the hippo and the little flower. And hippo with the gingham designer series paper. You're so hip. Fun. Next, we've got the hippo again, but this time we are using the Rings of Love 12 by 12 designer series paper. Now, this designer series paper matches the Ring with Nature bundle in the mini catalog, but you can see you can get this designer series paper $50 purchase, but use it with something totally different. Here with the hippo. And here it is again. Love just showing off that designer series paper. Love the poinsettia stamped in the back. The next card is from the Stylish Sketches. Very intricate sketching on that, the designs. That paper is again from the Rings of Love designer series paper behind that. Now I don't have any samples with the card bases that you can get with a $50 order. Now these come as a pack of 20 card bases. Half of them are Pool Party and the other half is soft sea foam. A great way to get cards and envelopes already ready to go. Next we have, this is that woodland paper again. Love the way the demonstrator ripped that and turned it up to kind of show the backing. Again, that's the woodland paper, but it uses the $100 stamp set, which is amazing phrases. So lots of fun phrases. Again, that is for a $100 purchase. Here is that silver and gold paper that I talked about from the hippo. That was the background of the hippo. But here is that amazing You Did It. Here is Hey Good Looking, and used the Witches Building Punch. And there is another one. There is the paper, the gold and silver paper that you can get with a $50 order during Sale-a-Bration. So that's fun. Now, the next one is the Tree Lots Dies. This coordinates with the Trees for Sale stamp set, which is in the mini catalog. So we've got a fun Christmas card there. Very different with the Oasis paper in the back and the fun tree embossing folder. And next we have a $100 level, and this is the stamp set Wonderful World, and then you get this designer series paper with it. Stampin' Up! Is a global company, so we're spotlighting different flowers from different countries. But I'm really loving these cards and how the demonstrators used them. This is just with the designer series paper, some of that new in color ribbon. This one's kind of fun because we've got punches and layering of the paper. So just a little thank you. I don't know if that thank you, not sure where that thank you came from, but just the layering of the different designer series paper on that. This card I did a couple weeks ago as my now I'm calling them fancy folds. If you've been following me for a while, I've always called them creative folds and had a name for them, but we're going to get away from the names because some people call the card one thing, someone else calls it another, so we're just going to call them fancy folds in my world from now on. But I did this fold on a video, I think it was last week. So fun card, again, showing off that designer series paper. Love this. We used the flower, but just by itself. Love the embossed square around the edge. I am sure they used their trimmer to create that. I love that framed in look, and I need to remember to do that. Here it is showing off the designer series paper, stamping on the designer series paper, and it is a fun fold. But the cool thing is, normally when we do this type, it is a full card, but this is only a quarter sheet of designers or cardstock, and then this piece is just a partial, so you're not using a half sheet of the designer series paper. I like the look of that. And the way that you use less product. Here is that flower again. Really a lot of the Oasis Orchard, that new purple being showcased in this swap. Here it is again. Love, I do not know what the name of that die is in the back, but just love this card layout. Very pretty. Here is that foil. Oops, there is a dimensional backing. There is that foil paper that you can get free with a $50 purchase during Sale-a-Bration. And again, the designer series paper and stamp from the Wonderful World. So there you have two wonderful swaps from the mini catalog and Sale-a-Bration. Hope it's inspired you. Talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.